accidents happen.
Sometimes. Fatal accidents.
But I told you!
I'm sick of hearing you. Now, there's no way you can get away from us. So if you want to last your 2 weeks in here, you'll change your tune about Jude, and you've got until tomorrow to think about it. And I wouldn't go running to the screws for protection if I were you. Because I'll know about it.
And, don't think you're going to be any safer on the outside. Because I've got a lot of connections out there, and believe me, life can be pretty scary for a working girl. We don't want to hurt you. So why don't you be sensible? For your own sake.
Hello, darling. You home early?
Yep.
Mwah.
Hi.
Everything all right at work, Mum?
Of course it is. Why shouldn't it be?
Annie, come on, love. You're home now. Just relax.
All right. I guess I'm just a little tired of some of those idiots that seem to forget that the people we're in charge of are just common criminals.
But, Mum, those women, well, they aren't all that bad, are they? Some of them must be okay.
All right, now, that's enough shop talk. What about the problem we got here? One head of the household starving to death.
Yeah, it's the chops. I forgot to turn them down.
You all right, love?
I will be.
I know it must be hard for you having that woman in there, but you've just got to learn to leave that behind at work where it belongs, darling.
You don't understand.
Look, we've got to make this a real home with love and understanding for Jenny so that she can get over all this business and just forget it.
Well, I can't forget it.
Well, darling, you've just got to try. The last thing she wants is a neurotic mother.
Come in.
Where are you off to?
Well, some of us have a home to go to, Thomas. I want to see my kids before they grow up and get married.
Sit back down. I promise you, you won't be sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry already. Either you're itching to be fired
Or?
You got a great story.
Manna from heaven.
Couldn't this have waited?
Feast your tired old eyes on Queen Bee's latest column. Well?
It's pretty heavy stuff. Prostitution, fraudulent issue of checks, falsification of records.
I know. We really nailed Stanfield this time.
Now, hang on. You ought to know we can't print stuff like this. We've already got one lawsuit on our hands with Stanfield.
But we got corroboration. It's Helen Smart.
Prostitute doing a prison term? Who's going to take her word?
Suppose she's got something concrete. Some proof that'll really pull the rug out from under Stanfield. What could we offer her?
$5 grand. Double if we have to, but it has to be a real clincher, not just her word. And she won't be easy to get to.
No, they're bound to have it on her wraps. But I'll find a way to get in.
Well, I don't want to hear about it. All I know is the Dispatch can't afford another lawsuit. It'd cripple us. Now, you get me the proof and we'll blow Stanfield and his squeaky clean image to hell.
Well, if I have to take up residence in this dump, I'm glad I'm sharing with you and not Margot.
Huh. That's a backhanded compliment. You know, it is funny. I put the two of us together and neither one of us are guilty of what we were busted for.
Poor little innocent lambs.
I wouldn't go that far. Still, you'll be all right. All you have to do is get your story to someone on the outside and you'll be out of this dump in no time.
Oh, God, Judy, I hope you're right. But somehow I don't think so. Stanfield's made certain I'm out of circulation. He's going to make sure I stay that way.
Yeah. Well, looks like we're stuck with each other.
Hey, come on, Jude. Donahue can't hold out forever. Once she confesses, they've got no case against you.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
You got friends in here, lots of them. They're all just waiting to have a go at Donahue for you.
No, that's not my style, and you know it. Besides, if they thump a confession out of her, that could do me more harm than good. They think I'm a thug, they could lock me up forever. I don't want any heavying.
Mightn't be that easy to stop them. You know what the women are like when they get head up? They thump first and listen to reason later.
Fancy having to face up to this first thing in the morning. What I'd give for breakfast in bed.
What I'd give for anything in bed.
Yeah.
She's pushing me around. What? The thugs in
Look, just sit down, eat your breakfast, stop drawing attention to yourself. Hurry up, Lewis. You're on cleaning duties today.
What?
I want to see the rec room spotless before lunchtime.
Why? What have I done?
You're obviously not familiar with the rules in here. Answering an officer back can land you in solitary. All on your own.
You can't force her to work. She's only on remand.
Are you trying to tell me my job? She volunteered to work. However, it doesn't mean she can choose her own jobs.
I reckon this is all a setup.
Are you trying to end up in solitary?
No.
No, then mind your own business.
All set? Can't be late first day back.
Oh, Dad, do I have to?
Sweetheart, there's no sense in putting it off. Come on, you got lots of friends. It'll be all right.
I know. But there's always a few pick on the other kids. They're going to say things. I know they are.
Well, sweetheart, you're just going to have to ignore them and stick with your friends. There's always someone willing to kick you when you're down, darling. That's a fact of life, and there's nothing you can do to change that. You're just going to have to live with it.
How come Mum can't accept things the way you do?
When you're older and a mother yourself, I think you'll understand her better. The worst thing a mother can imagine happening to a daughter has happened to you. And it's even worse for her seeing Carol Lewis every day. That keeps the memory alive. Give her time. She'll be all right.
I know. But I get so scared she's going to do something awful to Carol.
Don't underestimate your mother, Jen. I know she gets a bit hot under the collar at times, but underneath, she's a professional through and through. Now, come on, slow coach, hey? Let's get the ball rolling. Time's up.
What?
I have just about had it with you, Jackie. And you know what I'm talking about.
Why do you keep picking on me? I haven't done nothing to any of you.
Oh, really? Is that so? You got a mate of ours a 2-year sentence you didn't deserve. And you tried to get us into trouble with Pal when I warned you to stay away from the screws.
But I didn't.
I'm sick of your mealy-mouthed whinging. And I think it's about time we taught you a lesson. Grab her. Now, you are going to shape up and do the right thing by all of us, not just Judy. Otherwise, I am going to permanently pleat your head. And don't think I won't go through with it.
Good morning, Wendy. I see you've beaten me to it this morning.
Oh, only by about 10 minutes. Oh, I've got the application list for visitors' passes. It has to be authorised.
Yes, of course. Cindy Potter to see Helen Smart. If I'm not mistaken, Potter served time in Wentworth herself for soliciting. I'm afraid that's out of the question. I'll have to cross her name off.
Yes, Mrs. Davidson.
And Wendy, I'd like you to type a confidential memo with copies to all members of the staff involved in reception. Helen Smart is to have no visitors apart from immediate family and her legal counsel. And they're to be